Hi guys, let me just fix that. Yeah, there. Hi guys, and now we are finally back with another yeah, YouTube video. And today we will talk about the new interview, not by P2 Javelin player again like Baba, but today somewhat like a F2P, but I call it already a low spending. But here interviewing the most hardcore FTP player in ROK, which is Puniamo. Now, Puniamo is a Facebook moderator, and he or she is in Discord also, as also a moderator. So now let's begin. Governors, yesterday we had the pleasure of interviewing the most hardcore FTP player in ROK, Puniamo. In this interview, Puniamo shares her incredible journey as an F2P player and also gives out some tips and suggestions to the new players. The following is the interview script with Puniamo. Please enjoy. So this is Puniamo with 76.7 M power. Yeah, so right here. Thank you, Puniamo, for participating in our interview. Let's get to the basic questions first. Could you give us a short introduction about yourself? You could start with where you are from and your favorite music sport. So, this is what Punyamo said. Hi, thanks for having me. I am Punyamo. People know me from Mars, being playing rock since 100 days ago. That's incredible old player, I guess. Yeah, maybe yes, since the start of rock. Now let's know. Incredibly old player, haha. I am from Kingdom 1002, where he's a UCS, yeah, the popular UCS in terms of Osiris League, you know that, and in KVKs. So now let's get. So you are well known in the Raw community, not only because you are helping to moderate our Facebook group, but you are also known to play the game as a free-to-play player. I remember you told me that you used Google points to make these purchases. So this is what Ponyamos. Yeah, there's an app called Google Reward. By the way, guys, Google Reward, for example, you buy a bundle or something, you will gain points, and that points you can spend it in an in-game purchase. So that's the basic thing in Google Rewards. So I think it isn't available for all countries. Basically, Google will give you some survey and you can earn 3 points from it. That's another way to gain the points. But it took quite long to accumulate, so you need a lot of patience. So far, I'm only able to get a growth fund after 900 plus days of paying for free. That's quite impressive. How did you find out about rock? And when did you start playing the game? Yeah, I find out rock when they are still in beta on Play Store. That actually rock is not really a rise of kingdoms thing, but a rise of civilizations. First things you need to know about that. So I just installed out of curiosity and got hooked with this unique open world cultural war game. I started to play since June 17, 2018. He has it. Do you still remember which civilization you picked at the beginning and what is your current civilization current power? I remember I was starting with Chinese civilization. Yeah, with Sun Tzu. Now I am on Germany civilization and current power is 75M. Just dropped 20M power from 95M because of KVK spike. Yeah, KVK fighters. We salute you. When you are logging in to play rock, what is your first thing to do? What are your rock routines? Rock routines is everybody's routine. Collect RSS, that's resources, send out 5 trip hitting bot to clear daily AP, collect daily login bonus, so do some daily mission, read my chat since I am an R4. Wow. Wow, he's an R4. Many mails and chats, yes. Since you mentioned you dropped 20M power from KVK, do you think F2P puts you in a disadvantage when fighting KVK? And as an F2P player, do you have any suggestion for other F2P or low spending players, such as upgrading commanders, training troops, playing Osiris or KVK? Actually, one of my most favorites F2P players in Rise of Kingdoms is 12-inch PvP nest. You can search it in the Google in YouTube, but I will drop the link in the description below so you may get. So let's go back. Puniamo. F2P is always in a disadvantage in this game, actually. But that's why we need to play smart. But it really depends on how you want to play the game. Some of the great F2P prefer to play it as RPG role playing games, farming style, and some like me, they love to go to war. Yeah, that wars when they choose. As I don't, yeah, wait, uh, as I don't mind losing troops. There we go. Mm, my biggest suggestion for FOP is you need to be patient, patient, and patient. That's three times patience, guys. For example, if you are going to an island and you choose to swim, then don't expect to reach the island as fast as those who choose the airplane. The main priority for FOP when starting is to get into a top alliance in your kingdom as soon as possible. But I think I do not really have it. For example, new players. I don't really, for example, you are a new player or a jumper, then you will apply to a top alliance. I don't really think that they will accept you because they have a power requirement to meet. So now let's go back. The main priority for start as soon as possible. It is all about the chest and activities you can be benefited from the top alliance. On the other hand, always focus using gem on your VIP first. VIPs is for the long run. But another suggestion from me, do not really spend gems on a wrong time. Spend your gems. For example, there's a more than gems event. You can. There is the time that you should spend your gems in a right event in a right situation. So let's go back. Benefited, top alliance, VIPs for now. Commander wise, do focus on only getting the commander you want, but not all. And lastly, you need to sociable and active in game, which will give you a lot of good opportunity. This is the greatest thing, good thing about ROK. ROK is a typical type of community game. You are not just only like for example Clash of Clans that you are divided. You just only see your base and the enemy's base. But you every members of you see it. And you have a chat box, you have a mail, you can have it. So that's a basic thing about that. So yeah. Think for advice sensei. Were you ever tempted to buy bundles? Especially during events. Never, because the reason of me being FTP is to challenge myself in the game. I don't even read all the bundle, just not interested at all. Haha. I admire your discipline. Do you think playing the game without spending indirectly helps with improving game certain skills in game? Just that it gives ton of gratification when you won over many spenders or whales. When staying as FOP, that's what FOP is striving for. Once prevent event for sure deals events that use 7k gems to unlock tons of rewards. Yes. Yes, the autumn. The autumn rewards, guys. Check it out. I think I have a there. Yes, I will just put the description of that at the top right of the screen and let's get it. So on average, how much time do you spend playing rock? In other words, how grindy are you? Yes, I used to spend a lot of time early days. Now, probably 3 to 4 hours a day. Probably 7 to 8 hours a day during war and grinding during events. I take it your sleeping pattern is not the best during heavy game. Exactly, I don't sleep. This player doesn't sleep, guys. He has a long and big eye bags to have. Who is your favorite commander? And which is your... Sorry for this. Sorry for this chat head. Hello. And which is your... There we go. Which is your favorite troop type? Kangiska and I mean cavalry main. Cavalry gang. Hello. I actually I am really having a good look at infantry. Yes, infantry. Hello, infantry gang. So if it is possible to have a new service area, which you prefer Egypt probably. Any reason? Feels like Rock has made things related to Egypt. Yes, they have Cyrus Lee. They also have commanders like Ramesses. Um, I don't think Ramesses is in Egypt, but um, Cleopatra the Seventh and others. Do you have any ultimate goals in Rock? What makes you to keep playing? Well, the goal used to be reaching T5. Everyone. But I have reached that a long time ago. Now, probably just playing it casually. I keep playing because of Osiris League. Yes, Osiris League tournament, the esports thing in Rise League. A new update from Rock. How many legendary commanders have you mixed out? Could you also send a screenshot on those commanders? So yes, Puniamo 9. Yeah. Love your answers. That would be all the questions like any other interviews we've had. We gave our interviewee an opportunity to send a message across the Raw community. What would you like to say to Raw community? Good luck and have fun playing the game. Boom. Just a simple thing to do. So that's only guys for my YouTube video right now. And tomorrow guys, we will be having right now before the Osiris League final match tomorrow. What is your greatest predictions right tomorrow? So I will give that tomorrow. And see you guys. And always peace.